Be brave enough to live your life according to your visions and your passions, and less so according to expectations or opinions of others. It was said by Roy T. Bennett. And so, hola chicos, chicas. Today I'm going to talk about something very important. Actually, and welcome in Medellin. I'm going to talk about something really important, and this is the stuff which is especially important to men. It's about living according to your vision and your passion and having your purpose. Vision and passion is very important to us because it gives us, like psychologically looking at it, a value. It gives value to our existence. That's why we want it. Every single one of us had this feeling of fulfillment, being fulfilled or not fulfilled. So we all know how it feels like if you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I don't know, I'm doing the wrong things in my life. That comes from that value which we are not satisfying. So let me ask you this. Do you have a vision for your life? Do you have if you have one, did you create it yourself? Or was it created by someone else? Most of my life, I was living according to a default vision. A default vision created by society, by my family, which I love very much, of course, by school, by television, media. And this vision was very simple. It was actually trying to make my life as comfortable as possible. So find a good job, have a car, have an apartment, have a girlfriend, a wife, a family, and just live this comfortable life. There's nothing wrong with this vision, you may say. But isn't there really? Isn't there really? I personally experienced that vision materialize in my life, so that I had most of the things that I spoke about. Yet, it didn't make me happy. Deep inside, I felt a little bit of sadness. I felt the feeling of not being fully fulfilled. Something was missing. So I needed to fix that. How to fix that? What did I do? Well, literally, I did nothing, like absolutely nothing. But luckily for me, life did something. In fact, life fucked me up so completely that I ended up in a place where I had to choose to continue trying to live that default vision, start it once again and leave that again, or create a vision for myself, create it myself, decide what I want in my life by myself, without influence of any external factors. I chose the second one. And how did I start? Basically, it all started with a lot of meditation, but it led to the place where I got myself a blackboard, I got myself a set of markers, and I started writing down on that blackboard the definition of what my life should look like. I wrote things like, I want to be independent, I want to be financially free, which I then changed to saying, no, I don't want that, I am that. So I am financially free, I am confident, I am a person who travels the world, I have tried and will try even more things that I've never done before. I will have amazing women in my life. I will have amazing friends and connections. I will, and so on and so on. And I am, so on and so on. I looked at that board every day as I woke up going to my work. And so I took the board and I put it on the wall right next to like entrance to my bedroom so that I never missed it. And I went and I looked at it. And what magic it did, the magic was it basically redirected my focus onto all these points that I wanted in my life, or that I wrote that I am in my life. And I didn't have to wait very long. My life changed completely. I quickly quit my job, I sold my stuff, I started traveling, I started doing the things that I always wanted. So that's the power of vision boards. However, visions are something dynamic, and as I see now, the visions that I had before, the little visions which were saying I am financially free, moved as I was changing, moved to something else. So an example could be a vision that was I am financially free became today I am financially free, I teach financial freedom to others, I contribute to community by doing that, which fulfills my desire to contribute, and I build a business around it. So as you can see, the little vision, very generic, unspecific, shifted into something much more specific. And now when I look at my board, I see that. And it keeps shifting and shifting and shifting. Bruce Lee said once that the goals we set in our lives are not there to be reached. They are there to be aimed at. And this is an absolute truth. So to finish this now, guys, if anything resonated with you, whatever I said right now, I would like you to do a couple things. Firstly, and this will sound a little bit cliche, but I will say it anyway, meditate. Meditate on your life. What do you want in your life? Write down the things that you discovered through your meditation. Spend at least 30 hours on this topic. 30 minutes, sorry, on this topic. And once you have that list, transfer it to something you can look at every day. It can be a blackboard, like in my case, but it can also be a desktop wallpaper, which you can do in your favorite graphic program. But make sure you see this every day. And lastly, to achieve those goals, this is something that I learned recently, set yourself goals, weekly goals, that you achieve that go into the direction of the visions that you specified on the board. So if you want to be financially free and you write, I am financially free, make sure that every week you do something in that direction. It can be a very small thing. For example, I read an article on what is option trading. I read an article, what is passive income, and you fulfill these little things step by step and gradually move forwards to something more complicated and more materialized. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys for now. I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you all the best. Take good care of you, and talk to you on the next video. Ciao.